Okay, so I just watched another Peter Zion video on YouTube again, and he was talking about how the gold standard could never be used as a currency. There are so many things wrong with this, but let me just start with this from the economic standpoint or the historical standpoint, is that countries were on a gold standard throughout the 1800s, and right up until World War One. It has been done before. It can be done again, if you look at it that way. If you study macroeconomics and you study other macroeconomic theories aside from the Keynesian theory, what happens in the absence of a central bank when you have a finite amount of currency, like Bitcoin, for example, like gold or silver, what happens is that the value of that currency goes up with the adoption of that currency and with the economic expansion. So as the economy grows, when you have a fixed currency, that currency becomes worth more and more and more. And so you have a monetary system that incentivizes savings as opposed to the one that we have with the inflation. It incentivizes consumption, like you're trying to get rid of the currency before the value of that currency goes down. The other facet of such a system, if you had a gold-backed system, is that governments could not just spend money and have deficit spending, especially not like the way that we see governments do today. A gold currency or gold standard would put a financial limit on how big the government can be. And also, these corporations, a lot of our economy is debt driven, these big corporations, insurance, banking, etc. You wouldn't see a huge growth in just those financial sectors. You would see a growth in other areas of the economy, like manufacturing, like small business, things that provide value, more, personal to customers. You see a lot more smaller businesses crop up. One of the symptoms of a fiat currency standard is that you see a handful of big corporations like the banks, communications, insurance, etc. If you go to any metro city, any city, all the skyscrapers are financial institutions. So yes, it can be done, but in order for someone like Peter Zion to understand that, he has to discard either his Keynesian viewpoint or probably his CIA viewpoint. So anyway, that's that.